Cheers, everybody. It's Sunday morning, and I know I haven't made videos like this in a while, but I wanted to thank everybody who responded last night to that. I almost took that video down from last night. Um, it's not that I'm always up, because believe me, I'm not. But since surgery, I've been up a lot more than I'm ever down. And yesterday was just a strange day, and I was having a little eating issue. And I just wanted to let you all know that I'm good today. Today is Sunday morning. It's 7:13. The sun is sort of shining. I'm going to get in the hot tub in a minute because it's cool enough to be able to get in there and enjoy it for a minute. And I ground my own coffee beans, which I haven't done in a while. Been drinking some stale old coffee, so I feel like a new woman. And I also had a really nice Skype conversation with my friend Pat Trish in British Columbia this morning in Victoria, and we talked through some stuff. And she actually witnessed me. I said, I am throwing that crap away that was calling my name last night. If y'all could have seen me last night with a fork with two marshmallows shoved on the biggest fork I could own over the gas fire on the gas stove, burning those marshmallows and shoving them in my mouth layer by layer of burnt gooey goodness. And every time I'd go stick my hand in that little tiny, like 3 ounces left I have of chocolate chips in a chocolate chip bag in my cabinet, um, they're all in the trash now. No big deal, they're gone. And I realized, normally I don't have anything. Those have been in there and I hadn't thought about them for a long time. Never thought about them. But this week, a little more, a little more. So I guess it really was the carb monster. I mean, and the aggravation when you get angry about stuff or disappointed or disillusioned and you start to stuff those feelings down. I'll be really honest. Um, I tried to go to the movies with my husband yesterday, is what happened. And we said, okay, please don't take this wrong when I say that my mother-in-law is now passed on to her great reward, and my marriage can possibly remorph into something and it was 6 years ago before she came to live down the road from us, where we had to caregive for her for all that time, which is fine. We've done that. It was a season. I will not say I'm not glad that season is over, because I am. Um, and I don't really know, how we were going to exactly respond to that after the dust all settled. And it's been very positive for my husband and to kind of relate back to me. So I thought, well, let's do something we never do. We'll go on a date. We'll go to the movies in the morning on Saturday when it's cheap, and we'll go see Pirates of the Caribbean, blah, blah. So he was like, that sounds great. Let's go do that. And see, I've always tried to make my husband into this best friend thing that I've always wanted. And you guys fill the void for that. And I thought I'm going to try to visit this again, and that's always a mistake. My husband is my husband. I love him. I cannot make him be the friend that I would like to go do things with as much as I would like it to be, because I'm always disappointed. So we went off to the mall to see the movie, and I said, well, let's go an hour early and we'll walk the mall. So, I hit my pace, my stride, my speed. And he's tall and he has long legs and he usually walks faster than me. He says, where are you going? Why are you going so fast? I said, you know how I am. I have to, it doesn't matter how fast you walk as long as I said, yes, it does matter how fast you walk. Heart rate up. And so the next thing you know, we're having a fight. And so we're going through the mall, and I said we can do one loop around the mall. It's like almost 2 miles. Come on, I do this with my girlfriend on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And and he wouldn't keep up, and we started the arguing. And the next thing you know, I said, you know how it is. I'll walk really fast for the first 5 minutes, and then I'll slow down, and then we'll be at the same pace. It'll be fine. And as a matter of fact, in the end, you'll be walking faster than me. So, my old ugly personality came out, and we had little issues and arguments and hollering at the mall and whatever. And then we get 3/4 of the way back on the loop to head towards the movies. And because I fixed him a nice breakfast yesterday, because he's on South Beach this week, and I cooked him a little English bacon that I had in the freezer, and one little slice upset his tummy. And then he wasn't well enough to finish the walk, much less go to the movies. So I was a little crabby because, again, it wasn't about the actual loss of going to the movie. I don't care. It was just once more the realization that as many times as after 30 years of trying to reinvent him into a certain type of best friend, a compatriot in physical activity, let's climb the mountain, let's go to the beach, that's just not he can't fill those places. There are other people for different reasons in our life that fill those different places. So I have a walking buddy, or I have my dog, or I go to the gym and take the class with the other ladies. I'm deluding myself when I buy him gym memberships, thinking he will go with me and we will do the things side by side. I'm deluding myself to think when he says he's going to walk with me for his own health that he will actually get out and walk with me every evening and do the mile and a half to 2 miles I will want to do to get a good walk in. He'd rather go around the block and be done. He's a very sedentary person. Actually, I used to be a very sedentary person. Um, and and even in my lifetime, we were both couch potatoes watching TV as children growing up, and he just never has left that mode behind all the way. And so anyway, the reason I ate, and I digress complaining about my marital, bliss, is that I'm 53. We've been married 30 years this November. I've been together with, October. I've been with him for 31 years. And you know what? Everybody's got their goods and their bads, and God knows he's got enough bad with me. I can be a biatch and not forget things, and I'm not satisfied. And so he's put up with me on a lot of my shortcomings, and I've just got to stop trying to make him into something he's not. So, cheers to everybody. I found out what was eating me, and I will try not to let that affect me anymore. Thanks for your help last night. That's it. That's all I need to say. I'm sorry.